No volume?
What up?
Well, here we are.
What's up, guys? We're here.
Yeah.
We are playing Star Wars.
Playing some more off-meta decks from the PQs.
Yep. I made...
I forgot to look where I got these from. These are all on the hub.
Yeah, that's
Like
where I
the-
got mine too. Hello there, Mark Lovesius.
Thank you. We'll make sure to link them appropriately.
Yeah, I didn't make sure to make a link appropriately after you said that.
Oh my
I forgot.
God.
So I
gonna-
can't promise anything.
We're alienating the Star Wars
But if you
community
go
at
to
large.
Star Wars Competitive Hub and you look at the deck list,
They're like the
that's
only ones.
literally where we got these.
Yeah,
And
they're
they
like-
are definitely the only ones for these. Tarkin Blue, pretty cool. This list is really interesting. It's kind of control heavy. It's like top end heavy for Tarkin. So I'm interested to see how it plays. And I made this Asajj Red list that looks pretty cool. It's using like triple dark rating for ships and doing Asajj things still. So it's like it's pretty low curve until you hit the triple dark raid targets.
Yeah, this Wat Tambor deck also has triple dark raid. However, it's like 12 1-drops or something. It's insane. And it looks pretty aggressive. There's like a spicy kind of inclusion in here to triple dark raid into. And then I've got blue red mace.
Sweet.
Which looks to be fun. I didn't flesh out the sideboards for these like all the way. This mace sideboard, this mace deck is like, I would say that it's undisciplined. It's 52 cards, and there's like random 1-ofs and 2-ofs in the deck that I think maybe could be shaved down. And then the sideboard was like 8 different cards. So
Wait,
I just grabbed some random stuff. Now
Yeah.
I know the reasoning for some of the cards. The deck plays Steela, and so you can cheat on numbers with Steela because she's going and searching for tactics and stuff like that.
Sick.
So press kit. Looks like other content creators. No,
we don't.
we
We don't do that. We don't get that stuff.
No,
For
we
some
don't get into
reason.
that stuff. We need to.
I mean, like I messaged them to say, hey, can you give us stuff? And they never responded to me, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I don't know.
yeah, who knows?
If you guys see Fantasy Flight, tell them that we exist.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why is my thing?
Is it that? Is that angled wrong? Is that angled wrong? That helped a little
Pissing
bit.
me off,
The glare's making him mad.
making me mad. That's when I do that. No, it's fine.
One of
what I
the
was
biggest guys out there for regular content. Oh, that's good to hear.
I mean,
Tell Fantasy Flight.
yeah, it was like if you didn't apply to
I-
be in their content creator program before the game came out.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Is that before the game came out, we didn't know that we were going to be playing this. Like this time last year, we didn't know we would be playing the game as much as we do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
So we like pivoted into it. And I remember trying to search to go back and look to see if there's like a way to jump into it. And the answer is no.
I mean, I
Not that I
like
know.
added Tyler Parrott on Blue Sky, and he was like, email, what's his name, one of the other developer guys.
Yeah.
And I did, and
You got nothing?
That's it.
Yeah.
that's where
Yeah.
that's where the process.
Well,
is.
we're not out here. We're not out here like begging for.
No, but I would love to be able to give you guys like spoilers and
Yeah,
just
that
to-
would be cool. That'd
Just
be
to
cool.
be acknowledged as Star Wars content creators. I saw there was a Reddit thread. Someone was like, "Where's all the Star Wars content? No one on YouTube produces any Star Wars content." Blah 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 blah. And so everyone's like, "Oh, like linking. Here's a bunch of creators I like." And actually, yes, they do get decent views. I mean, like a lot of Star Wars content creators get 5,000 plus views on all their videos, like all those deck tech videos and stuff. And then it was like listing all of these Star Wars content creators, and it's like honorable mention Tabletop Royale. I was like, honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
whatever. I mean, it's,
Is it because we didn't stream Star Wars for like a week?
yeah, we have other stuff that we want to do, right? That's the reason
mention.
we didn't name our channel like the Holocron or something like that, right? Like we could have named it the Crucible or Forging Keys when we started streaming, and we would look pretty silly now.
Yeah.
Because our name wouldn't really necessarily fit the channel. So like we made it intentional. We made it like for tabletop games. We played some video games and stuff over the years, but you know, made it specifically for tabletop. All right, I'm gonna roll. I will 1 through 3 is Wat Tambor, 5 through 6. What?
You can keep going.
You just keep going.
I'm just gonna keep fucking with this.
You fight with the fight with Claire the whole time. All right, I am playing Wat Tambor.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll try Asajj. I brought Asajj and Tarkin. I feel like I have not played those characters.
I played a lot of Asajj for the Forge or whatever we called that series.
Why is?
I mean, it's definitely in my. I'm feeling the glare now.
Because
It's bouncing off my bald head. Use this evolutionary advantage nature gave me.
It's like a reflector. You won't be run over at nighttime.
Yep. A 14. A 17. Where is? What would you say? Here it is. Okay.
Going to these decks pretty blind. I don't know necessarily what the strategies are, but I think I can figure it out as we go. But just know that we're not going to play perfectly. I'm sorry if this is your deck and
We do it dirty.
bad. Yeah.
Guess what? Won't be the first, won't be the last.
Hopefully we'll be having new stuff next week.
All right, I'm going to play a Confederate Courier.
Play a smuggler.
Tell him I hate him. I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Let's try a Hugh Yang. We'll select a Confederate Courier.
I'll play a Series Officer.
I'll hit you for 4.
Hit you for 2.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Alright, Asajj can come out on this turn. Let's hit you with a...
You are correct, Farquaad. That is right.
Let's hit you with the 4.
I say doing it. I'll hit you for 2.
I'm gonna TDR.
I did order more of these tokens, but Star Wars and X-Wings and TIE Fighters, so should be getting those in for the new set. The key actually for us getting Star Wars viewers is not doing a trash compactor tournament. Thank you for the subs.
Yes,
10.
our mysterious benefactor.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
7. Hit for...
What leader are you excited to play in pre-release? I'm probably not going to a pre-release. Probably not.
Play an Outland TIE Vanguard.
But I think I'm most excited as far as new leaders for Luke and Vader.
I'll buff Hugh Yang.
I'm going to play On the Doorstep.
I'll go to your base for 3.
I'll have a battle droid attack you for 2.
I'll go to your dome for 2.
I'll have the smuggler attack Hu Yang.
Okay.
For 2.
I'll take initiative.
Yeah, no, the one I wonder is good for people wanting to watch the stream for sure. I'll deploy Asajj. I will. Let's go ahead and Tarkin Town, Hu Yang. let's go ahead and attack you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Let's get this back to my hand.
Okay. All that shit on the ground over here.
Yeah, I'll deploy Watt.
I'll breaking in and attack Watt for 6.
Sure.
With Asajj.
I'm gonna overwhelming barrage the courier. And let's clean off
Smoke
that.
the droids. Okay. I'll do 2 to your base. I'll attack you for 2.
I'll hit you for 4.
I'm going to play Vanguard Droid Bomber. So when played, if you control another Separatist unit, do 2 damage to an enemy base.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
Play tie. Pass.
Okay. I need 8 damage.
Duel this bomber. Literally the first time I played this bomber. It is a droid.
Yeah, you can go get it with the new invisible hand. It's like you can play it for free and it'll do its thing too.
That's that like makes it way.
I
better.
think
Stonks
the
go way up.
new invisible hand, like with Dooku, I think is legitimately a deck because it deploys on 4 resources, so you get to put a 6/6 into play, exploiting with Dooku. You get to look at the top 8 or 10 cards of your deck to go get a droid, and if it costs 2 or less, you get to put it in play for free. So you can use those new Vulture droids, or you can use this.
It's pretty good. Is it
Or you can use Probe Droid and like look at their hand. There's like a whole
does it play for free right then, or is it like
yeah,
a comp
yeah,
band? Okay.
yeah. It's 2. If it costs 2 or less, you get to play for free. If it costs more, then you have to put it in your hand. So you can still go get something like a Forlom with it or whatever,
Sick.
and put it in your hand. So you can go get Hu Yang because he's a droid too, which is extremely interesting. But it won't be played; it'll just go to your hand. But still, mid-range dudes with card advantage engines stapled to them are pretty good, I'd say. Okay. 8 damage. Invisible Hand's cool with TDR. Yeah, it's insane with TDR, right? Because you can put it into play on 4 and get like 2 units, and so it comes into play, leave stuff behind, and then you know it's there to be played on the later turn. 4. 4. Forward 4. 6. I'm looking at 5, 9. You need a surprise strike. All right, I'm gonna breaking in the courier and hit you for 4.
Hit you for 2.
I'm gonna on the doorstep create 3 battle droids.
I'll Raider and hit a battle droid in your base.
Okay. I'll Watt and buff this battle droid.
I'll fight it with Asajj.
Okay. Battle droid your base for 1.
Hit you for 2.
Take initiative.
Hit you for 2. Pass.
Action short. Action short. I can hit you for 2. I can hit you for 1. Don't have a blaster.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, it was close. It was a good game. It was
Yeah.
a good game.
Very good.
My rationale was if I deploy Watt and you kill him immediately, that's okay. That's damage that wasn't done to my base. I think maybe I misplayed the triple dark raid turn. I think I did. I misplayed the triple dark raid turn. I could have gotten this deck runs this card, which we have not seen on stream in a while.
I'm also playing that card.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
So
yeah.
I could have TDR'd into that,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
would have been the damage to kill you. So that was probably the right call. But I was thinking I could rebuy the. You were gonna have to like devote resources to the Hugh Yang. I just like forgot about Tarkin Town, right? Just anybody plus Tarkin Town will kill the Hugh Yang. So I was better off. Just doing 6 because I think that wins the game, presumably. If I just do 6 there instead of 3 extra. This deck had a very interesting sideboard plan. I think No Good to Me Deads could come in safely in this matchup because I can No Good to Me Dead when you deploy Asajj, and it's fine. But this deck was running 3 scanning crews in the sideboard. Obviously, I think for Han, because this just like blows out Han 1. You play this. They play tech, you play scanning officer, and you just discard whatever they have
This
there.
Tarkin blue deck is playing 3 main.
Yeah,
It's an official, it's Imperial, so it's like
Right.
you don't really lose much, and it's playing the Royal Guard main
Yeah,
too, so
exactly.
it's the official
Yeah.
trigger.
Yeah. And then this deck was also playing Pirated Starfighters in the sideboard, and this is for Bosk, I believe. They bounty your dude, and
Yeah.
then you Pirated Starfighter it back to your hand, and you blank their bounty.
It's good for the -2/-2 enchantment to whatever.
Perilous Position.
Perilous position, yeah. Enchantment, you know what I'm talking about. You guys know
Yeah.
what enchantments are.
Yeah.
The thing you do to your items in the bazaar.
I wish I could get enchanted, shielded 2-drops.
That'd be sick. The open beta starts Wednesday.
Mm.
The bazaar.
Yeah, I'm excited for more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on.
no, I'm slapping the cards in your hand. I lost the game.
Yeah, we might do another bazaar stream sometime. I know with Star Wars coming out, it'll be less of random stuff.
Yeah, because there's basically when a new set comes out, there's infinite stuff for until the meta gets kind of cracked open.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to play.
I'm gonna mulligan this, but there's a world where this hand is keepable for sure.
Yeah, I do think there's maybe 10 viable leaders next set to hit the meta, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and like the open beta starts, and then all these people that have never played the bazaar start playing it, and they're going to be easy wins for sure. That'll be a good time to play ranked.
Bazaar is a victimless game.
Yeah, it is. It is because like even if your run is
It's
going
not.
bad,
You're not. It's different than Hearthstone, right? Like in Hearthstone, you literally held people hostage if you just roped them every turn. You're like rope. Okay, pass at the very end. Rope. Pass at the very end, or whatever, right? Like
It's not like every time you beat a ghost, you're beating someone else
Yeah.
actively.
Yeah.
You're just being what they were.
I'll tell you, there's some gross, disgusting, filthy, degenerate, godless, heathen builds in ranked right now. I'll tell you that. It is. I played like a build and I got like 3 wins, and like the stuff I was doing was I was playing like some aggro Vanessa, and it was one of those where they would kill me before I killed them. And and it's stuff like, you walked off 3,000 damage in 8 seconds. You walked that off.
Yeah. And then I just blast you
Yeah.
for your whole damn life. I'm pretty addicted to the Vanessa ammo build. It's pretty fun to build. The pistol sword, so fun. Slapping enchantment on it.
Okay, so I think this is like the best card in the matchup. This card, I guess I have to resource that. And then I have to resource this. That seems insane too. Okay, but I do genuinely believe you are the best card in the matchup. And I resourced you last time, and for that I'm sorry. Okay, I will play a Gamorrean Retainer.
ISB agent.
You got anything to show me?
No.
I'll take initiative.
I'll daring raid him.
Okay.
And pass.
I will play a Gamorrean Retainer.
I'll hit you for 1.
I will play a Criminal Muscle. There's no upgrades to bounce.
Phantom.
Take initiative.
Pass. Yeah, I like Vanessa Aquatic with like Pufferfish, Water Wheel, and Captain's Wheel.
All right. Patrol Fighter, exploiting the muscle, bouncing the TIE Phantom.
I'll hit you for 1.
I'm going to Watt the Gamorrean Guard. I'll just...
I'll play a Patrol Fighter, exploit, and bounce.
I'll play a Warzone Lieutenant.
Let's play a Saj.
I'll take initiative.
Hit you for 3. Pass. Pig medium. Oh yeah.
Pig squares?
Square pig.
Squares? You only know one shape? You can only see one shape? Your vision is based off of a single shape? Alright, guess what? It's OB. We'll blast Asajj off there. It'll deal damage to the Patrol Fighter.
I'll hit you for 3. JK, I surprise striked.
Okay. I'll deploy Watt.
Play a P-38. I'll do a damage to the Patrol Fighter.
Fire to your base, get your stupid shit off the table. I'll attack into the your Patrol Fighter.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
Watt is going to attack you for 3 and buff the Lieutenant, and then the Lieutenant's going to attack you for 4.
Okay.
Pass. Oh, baby. The tech. the tech card.
Play Raider and kill the lieutenant. 2 to base.
TDR.
What are you guys most excited about? The set 4 leaders, legendaries, and so on?
The legendaries are certainly a step up.
I'll hit you for 3.
Okay. I am going to play the Sanctioner Shuttle, and we'll capture this guy.
What is this card?
Guy's never played limited right here. Guy's never played limited. Look at him, guys! Everybody, he's never played limited.
The hell? Who? When is this? This is a new card? You just like open some packs at the store or something? I will take initiative.
All right, Watt's going to attack you for 3 and is going to buff the Phantom. And then the Phantom's going to hit you for 6.
You see anything in the one-hit wonder decks that you think is like criminally overlooked?
No.
No.
No, I mean, I think the game is like diverse enough. There's like a lot of cards that there are some cards that are like perfect for some situations. And so the question remains, like, do you have enough matchups? Because my suspicion, if we distill the meta down to Django, Sabine, and then other stuff, you've got like Kira, you've got Cad, you've got some other stuff in this like category over here that's like not quite as much of the meta, and then Han 1, right?
Yeah.
So Han, Sabine, Django, other stuff, Bosk maybe, Kira. One of the best stuff that's good against Bosk is probably decent against Kira and whatnot if it's a control shell. Anyway, cards aren't good into all 4 of those matchups, right? And so if you pick a matchup, if you pick like a meta and you're like, I'm going to hose Django today, I'm going to hose the control decks, and you build your deck around that, and then you have like a sideboard plan if you run into the other stuff, then I think a one-hit wonder deck can get pretty far. You could also just get lucky. Some of these PQs have 40, 50 people in them. And so that's like 5 rounds of Swiss.
You hit your good matchups.
You can top 8 with like a 4-1
Not
and that type of thing.
Sabine or
Not
Django.
playing your worst matchup, right?
Yeah.
So
Justin, you play the card Caught in the Crossfire.
that's the 2 people shoot each other. Not in that deck, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the old board game? You'll get caught up in the crossfire. Anyone see that commercial?
we got
We should find a copy of that game.
yeah.
So
So we click. So we can put each other's eyes out with BBs.
we could put the camera or the microphone maximum close to the board.
Yeah.
All that ASMR. I'm gonna just hit you for 4.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're above 30, you probably saw that commercial and it's buried in your brain. If you ever watched Nickelodeon. From the year 1996 to... No, actually, it probably was... The Crossfire was before that. I feel like I remember going to a friend's house that had Crossfire in, like... When I was, like, 8.
Triple Dark Raid. 4, 7. I won't be sorry to see that card rotate.
TDR.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty good for the next year.
All right. It is Gladiator Star Destroyer time, and I'll give it Sentinel.
I will Triple Dark Raid. Alright, Raider it is.
Blasting.
I guess I blast the Star Destroyer and your base.
Okay. This will hit you for 5.
Yep, I'm dead.
Okay.
I need an ATST.
To trample.
Yeah.
Or I guess just
To
hit me
be
for
in the
6.
ground.
Yeah. That's yours. Sanctioner Shuttle! Getting it done! Because you can TDR into it, which is actually disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's 6-7 trample. I think there's 2 of them in this deck.
No, I was going to say, you could TDR into the Sanctioner Shuttle, too.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And get something out of the way.
Pretty decent.
Do like a tempo play there. You're basically Django Fett at that point.
Yeah, Trader's thinking of piloted vehicles. Can you Traderus? It's non-leader, right? So you can't like grab something that, what's his name is on the TIE Interceptor pilot guy. That new leader.
Von Reg.
Von Reg, yeah.
There's like a
That guy
world.
seems crazy.
There's a world where like Von Reg aggro is just fun.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think that world already exists. The question is like, is it really good? I think it probably is pretty damn good. It seems really.
Yeah.
He's so aggressive.
Is he better than Kylo? I mean, I think they're different.
He's like
they're like slightly different. They attack on different vectors, right?
Yeah. I mean, if he's in a ship.
If he's on his ship, he's
on
like
his
hitting
ship.
for like 7 and then like buffing someone else too.
It's absurd.
So that's just like your opponent letting you have to, like, you just have to interact with your opponent on turn 2 and 3 in the next set. Otherwise, you're giving them like 16 damage or something, right?
Yeah, Seed Bean's going to have some serious competition in the Deploy M4 aggro leader front.
Yeah.
I agree.
And what's his face? The stupid kid, the Zoomer.
Who? All these Resistance characters, man. People watch that show.
Kazuno or whatever.
Yeah. It will not.
People did watch that show apparently. So.
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine.
This is.
Didn't even know it existed. Fake Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know that these things exist so you can make fun of them.
Oh, mulligan. Yeah, Casino is like a wild aggro deck. Because you get that 3/3 ambush for 2, which is simply an insane card. Because it kills... That card single-handedly changes turn 1 of the game.
If that card was legendary, do you think it would be $50?
Yeah, probably. If that card was not unique, I think that card would be like one of the most expensive cards in the
It
set.
would be
Because
way OP.
it's also extremely good with like 3 of the leaders.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's good with Kazuno, obviously, but it's real good with Obi-Wan and it's real good with Rose.
It's good with Boba Fett. Like Hero Boba.
Yeah, Hero Boba too, because it can kill something that's got like 4 toughness or whatever. It just comes into play turn 1. Like A-Wing looks embarrassing in the next set, right?
Well, this hand is bad. But there's that new A-Wing. The 3/2.
I guess it's you. You were first.
Take initiative. Yeah, I mulliganed. I tried. Sometimes it'd be like that, I guess.
Gamorrean.
Okay.
Pass.
I mulliganed. A tie.
Hugh Yang.
Initiative.
Slap you up for 4.
It's good. DG sells shares of Saj Green he made. One of them another due to a short throw in Duluth, and he took 2nd place with it. It's a really cool deck. Saj Green sounds pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, he actually gave me that list, but I was sworn to confidentiality.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like, you cannot share this list because
It's
you
too good.
well, no, it's because it's easy to tech against. He was like, don't put it on stream until I play in the thing. So if he got
After
second, that's pretty
Duluth?
cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was like, he swore me to secrecy, so I kept my word.
Very noble of you.
You go away. Okay.
4.
I will. Attack for 2.
TDR.
TLDR.
TLDR. I put a Lurking Tie Phantom in play. True story.
Criminal Muscle.
Hey, for
You got
5.
massage, yeah. I'm going to sanction or shuttle the one that isn't going back to your hand.
Take initiative.
Slap you for 5.
Yeah, indirect damage will kill Lurking Tie Phantoms. Because it's not preventable. TLDR. I'll get Raider. I'll shoot. Base 2. I'll shoot the shuttle for 2. Can Phantom be captured?
No, it can't.
No, I can't.
Did I capture it last game too?
Did you capture it last game, or did you capture something else?
I can't remember what I captured last game.
I can't believe you've done this.
I did it. I did it again. I had a patrol fighter. I could have sacked the Criminal Muscle to bounce the.
Instead, you decided to cheat.
Okay. Well.
So we rolled it back. You got P38 last game. Okay.
P38. Okay.
In that case, I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
I don't know. This game's a wash, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this game got ruined.
Yep.
Because that doesn't make any sense.
Because you didn't stop me
Shuttles
from
would
cheating.
play.
You didn't stop me from cheating.
Yep.
Shuttle will fight the Phantom.
I'll hit you for 4. I guess it's 5.
You killed that guy?
The Criminal Muscle.
Will Watt. Hugh Yang, I think.
Guess I'll target down this thing.
Okay. I will deploy Watt.
Take initiative.
Watt is going to hit you for 3 and then buff the Gamorrean. Okay, let's get this. Are you dying? Am I killing you?
Close.
I have a breaking in.
I think that does it.
That's 5, 6, 7. That's 9.
Yep. That's not enough.
And then Hugh Yang hit you for 4.
Okay.
So. Missing 2 drops.
Pretty bad.
Bad.
It's pretty bad in the
News
aggro
flash.
deck. Yeah. Pretty bad. Even with the cheating, I was in a real bad spot. All right, let's try Tarkin.
Yeah, I could have Genozened it, and then I actually think I get extra damage in. Get rid of the fighter, get rid of the Criminal Muscle, then I get to buff with Watt. Yeah. All right, now this game's gonna be like the opposite. Instead of ending on like turn 6,
Lovely.
dig in. Don't go anywhere. Hey, Talon Roll, are you looking? Do you want to jump in our Blood Bowl League at the store? This is kind of like direct. I have no idea if you're looking for more Blood Bowl. We have someone who might be dropping out. So I was reaching out to some of the Greenville guys to see if they wanted to jump in.
Did you have limited slots?
Yeah, it would. We basically have a 1-for-1 replacement to keep the precarious machine of the Blood Bowl League going.
How many people was it?
It's like 26. So like, it's a
26.
pretty big league, but somebody is running into like time constraints. So, which couldn't allow them to make it down there to play. All right, fair enough. Just double check it. I'll check with some of the other ones just to see. Because I know you guys are on a hiatus for a month or so until the next upstate league kind of starts.
Where do they play?
They play in a bunch of different stores. Play wherever they can meet, basically. There's an asterisk there, but I'm not going to get onto that on the stream.
Okay. yeah.
Made it to the semifinals. Yeah. Did you get corned? I think you got corned, right? I was lurking. The funny thing about tour play is you can go lost to Snotlings. Oh yeah. Snotlings are annoying. Fuck that team. I hate that team. That is the team with the least honor.
Snotlings?
Snotlings is the least. I know what you're saying. Snotling, why don't you just kill them? No, they're 15K. They're 15K. They've got dodge. They've got sidestep. They don't go where you want them to go. Yeah, they don't. The Snotlings don't cost anything on the team value, so that when you play against them, they'll dump like 1 million in inducements against you. You're not playing against like if it was just Snotlings, then that would be fine. Your problem is you're playing against like Snotlings plus like Morg plus Varag or the Black Goblin or any of the other stuff.
Or
Right, you can use like, did you use Fink the Fixer and Biased Referee, so that way when your guys get caught for fouling, you argue the call on a 4 or better? That's insane. Also, they're bribery and corruption teams. You get to re-roll 1 argue per game. So, like, their guy gets caught and kicked out, and they're like, re-roll it, 4 or better. 4 or better to keep them in the game. And then I get a once per game re-roll. They can't be kicked out, like their head coach can't be kicked out of the game because the +1 from the bias ref makes it so that you can never be kicked out. You can't argue the call and have your ref kicked out on a 1.
just be better.
So
Simply be better than them. Play by the rules.
I mean that's the idea. And Corn is like I'm playing Corn in this league. There's like a handful of Sunny teams. Corn's actually not bad into them because you got like a decent amount of armor 10. Plus, the Bloodspawn is the apex predator of big guys. Oppenheimer scientist until they make a bloodier spawn.
Well,
He ultimately lost to Corn because that player saved gold to buy Morg. Yes. You have to like go into the game with enough money to buy Morg to counterspell their Morg. Yeah. All right, you there, you. If I resource you, I'm going to regret it. So you're going there. I'll play Quill.
I'll take initiative. I'm bad at drawing 2-drops apparently. This deck might care a little less.
Yeah, probably, right? Like if you've got removal or whatever, you can just play it here and draw. My suspicion is that card is garbage in the matchup. SLT. Yeah, so that Asajj green deck was doing cool stuff with SLT. You could turn 1 sneak attack SLT in, and then Asajj lets you attack for 3 with it, so you can kill 3 toughness stuff.
Oh man.
And then you get the ramp, and so she can come out on the next turn. He was playing Droid Manufactory, so if you ramp really fast with her, then you get some extra droids, so you've got some Power of the Dark Side protection. So yeah, that list was really cool.
That is cool.
All right, Quill is going to attack you if it shares a color with your base. It's a Yoder.
Why is what's this?
Come on.
It says base and leader clearly.
Okay. All right, man.
Take initiative.
I'm talking about Blood Bowl. I start talking about Snotlings, I get heated.
Yep.
This is the way it's going to be. I'll play Yoder. Then I will pass. Not resourcing any of those. Maybe resource you. Resourcing you sounds insane. Resourcing you sounds insane. I guess I resource you, and that's insane.
Well, I'm gonna Snowtrooper Lieutenant into Queel.
Okay. Yodi is going to fight the Stormtrooper Lieutenant just like in the movie. Right, it was so awesome when they were trapped on Hoth and Yoda showed up. You remember that?
And he started
that
killing-
was so cool.
Indiscriminately killing all stormtroopers.
Indiscriminately killing stormtroopers. We're gonna play Steela. I probably could have played her before I did this thing. All right. Search the top 8. We got them. Get a tactic. We got them. And then I take 2 damage.
Gotcha. I'm going to deploy Tarkin.
I will take the initiative.
I'll fight Yoda.
I will draw a card.
Buff the client. Pass.
This Mace deck. Draw some cards. Six. I'm gonna vanquish the client.
I will play a Super Commando squad.
I will take initiative.
Tarkin, Takia for 2 and buff. I'll pass.
Cards in hand, 3, 4.
Did you read the article they put out about their design
Yes. Yeah.
progress? I guess it is it's like a design retrospective.
Our rivals fall the Super Commando Squad.
I thought it was a really good article. I'm gonna play Dark Vador. It's been a long time since I got to play a Vader, dude. Too long.
You get to play him all kinds of places in the next set.
That's exciting. All right, Dork Vader, what are you doing?
At least they're capable of being introspective about the game, right? That's
great.
something that is not
And
something
openly so.
not something Fantasy Flight has been known for in the past. So,
It's nice.
in relation to power creep,
Yeah.
or lack of, really, right? That's the problem with sets 2 and 3, is
They
that
didn't power creep. They decreased in power, right? Mm-hmm. I'll attack Steela. I got a Veers out.
I will take initiative.
Would you like to use Steela's ability?
When defeated, yeah, sure, we'll use that. Yeah, sorry, I forgot it was a when defeated.
Yeah, Super Commando is a Mandalorian and Imperial.
Go get open fire.
Yeah, rotation's a good way to do power creep, to control power creep too, and then you have like
Magic.
You have your Eternal format that's like juiced up.
Magic learned that like 20 years ago, and then they forgot it.
Yeah, right. They sure did. Because they were doing a good job, I felt like, with curtailing the power creep in the game of Magic in like the early 2000s, right? It was
They
like
brought
a clear
lightning bolt
power-
back, and
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of it after a bit. You know,
I'll attack you for 3. I'll buff Veers.
okay.
And then, have you took initiative?
I took
now?
initiative,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, pass. Yeah, and Commander doesn't rotate. Precisely. So as long as they're not constantly designing busted cards for Twin Suns, Star Wars shouldn't have that problem.
This deck draws some cards. I do understand why this deck was 52 cards now. This deck is drawing cards. It is putting cards. 2 damage to each damaged enemy units.
Twin Suns stream would be great to see. We'll definitely do Twin Suns at some point. I don't know when that some point will be, when it makes sense for us to do it. Because neither of us have really played it at all. And it would only be 2-player Twin Suns, which I think is like not as interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna open fire Veers.
Elevator hit you for 5.
I'm gonna top target Vader.
And play Lurking TIE Phantom for 5.
Checks out. I resourced the wrong thing, it turns out. I'm going to use Mace and deal 2 damage to Vader. Do 1 damage to Vader. He's got 5. Do another damage to Vader.
I'll attack you for 2. This is there. Yeah.
Alright, I am going to deploy Mace. 2 damage to all of your damage stuff. And then I will gain 6 off of top target.
The power of the dark side. Power of the dark side.
I'll take initiative.
Pass. Twin Suns meant to be multiplayer, just like the regular game with 2 leaders. I think you could do it whatever you want. It's meant to be. I think it's meant to be played with 4 people, kind of like Commander.
I am going to Luke the Lurking TIE Phantom.
I'll go ahead and fell the dragon, Luke.
I'll Mace Tarkin for 2. Take 1, and then he goes to 5.
I'll play Inferno 4. I'll bottom both these.
I will take initiative.
TIE Fighter. I'll attack you for 2. I'll experience token the TIE Fighter. I'll do the Inferno 4.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do the TIE Fighter. I'm done. Okay. That's for 3 to 5 with only 1 copy of each card and 2 leaders. It's a lot of fun. I do like the concept of it a lot. Brewing for 2 leaders does sound really fun. There's a lot of shit you can do.
I'm going to Mace Tarkin.
He's maced.
Mace's ability is kind of sick in a long game.
Yeah. Hit you for 3.
I'll play Redemption. I will gain 6.
No, I'll take initiative.
Pass. I have an unbelievable number of cards in my hand.
Tag Redemption.
Great.
Take it for 2.
Take initiative.
All rivals fall. The Great Dragon. Or would you like the 6 damage?
I'll do your base.
Play Rogard. Pass. Took Double Mace Red to the Duluth Showdown. Didn't do well, though. All matches went to 3 games and came down to being an action short. Oh, geez. That was brutal.
Well, open fire the Royal Guard.
I'll buff the Inferno 4.
I'll Regional Governor, and I'll say Avenger.
Take it for 3.
I will play K2.
Pershing.
I will take initiative.
A perilous position on K2.
Okay.
And pass.
Yeah, we still resource something. Resource you, I guess. Okay, I am going to you get this. Attack you for 2 with K2.
I will ping myself and draw.
Alright, now I will open fire Inferno 4. I didn't want you to like get the card selection and then draw.
Tie.
Regional Governor will attack you for 1.
No, perilous K2.
Okay. 2 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Discard a card. I think
And
that's
discard Inferno 4.
think that's more important here. I'm going to Luke Pershing.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Hello, good evening. I'm new to Star Wars, but bought starters from sets 1 to 4 and some displays. Do you have any tips, like starting with upgrading, or tips for deck building? Thanks for your content and best greetings. Hey, what's up, Yerf?
Yeah,
if you got starters, I would say just play those starters against each other
To learn the game.
to learn the game. Yeah.
The first starter is like really good. It feels unbalanced unless both players know what they're doing. But I actually think the first starter is relatively balanced. in the
But
grand
you
scheme of
can play
things.
any of them against any of them. They're
Yeah.
generally pretty balanced with each other. You might see like, Grievous beats.
I think
Luke.
Ahsoka is better against Grievous, but like the
Yeah.
decks against each other might be interesting. That's a good way to learn the game.
Yeah, just like you'll learn a lot of stuff about the game just by playing those, because there are a lot of like the concepts of deck building are in those starter sets, and so like probably just play with those for a while, open your stuff, and then mess around, play with your extra cards, put them in your starter sets, or like build new decks for leaders that you like. There's also swudb.com, which you can see a lot of player posted decks. So if you wanted to see like, what do meta decks actually look like in this game, you could go there.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who have really good videos out there besides just us that go into depths. Like, so if you've got some knowledge of card games just in general, like if you've played Magic, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh competitively, then you might be in shape to just need to like learn the meta or whatever. There's videos you can watch to see the meta decks that are out there.
All right, Vader is gonna get a Phantom
Okay.
and ambush the Governor.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Niall. That's our first Discord joiner right there.
That's my drama.
Yeah, honorable mention. That's us.
3 open. I'll play K2.
Buff the tie. Actually, I'll buff the Phantom.
Skywalker is going to your base for 6 and restoring 3. I'm gonna show all these Skywalker talkers the true Darth Vader.
All you Vader haters out there. I will hit you for 2. No problem, Mirf.
Mace. And ping Vader.
Take initiative.
Take down Vader. Barrel's position in the Typhon. Pass. Resource nothing.
I'll play Avenger.
All right. Cards in hand.
2.
I'll get rid of K2 and I will do 3 damage to you, I think.
Also, if you want to get really good at the game, just watch all of our Star Wars content, starting with the first set. It's only like
Yeah, we got better as the game went.
it's only like 300 hours.
Yeah. Is my action? Why I think that's a Skywalker hitting you for your 6 and restoring 3 to me.
Buff the Phantom.
I am going to Razor Crest. Perilous position. Ooh. Could get a target. We got a top target.
In your hand.
Yeah.
Why not claim? Because he's busy.
Who,
I'll take
me?
him for 6.
Or Justin?
You or me. It doesn't matter. I can't beat the Luke now.
Top target. No, I'm not done embarrassing him.
Well, yeah, yeah.
It's about sending a message.
I'll take it.
We're going to pay 5, and we're going to vanquish the Avenger, and I'll gain 6. I want him to know that he achieved nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All of his work was undone. Pass.
Yeah, you got it.
You want to play best 2 out of 3 of this matchup?
I mean, we might as well.
We'll be here for...
I did kind of. That was a interesting.
It was a
for
lot of
what
interaction.
it was a lot of interaction.
Yeah, there was a lot of
I
interaction.
did not hate it.
I humiliate him.
Let me see what the sideboard looks like. Oh yeah, okay.
Choice Nathan ranting in 3. Yeah, that's true. I do rant.
This is all coming in.
Who care? Who care? Actually, I guess these are fine. You're fine. You are good. You're fine. You don't matter. You are... You barely matter. You matter. You matter. You know what? You matter. You. You would have been really sick. I'll tell you that. Tell you that. All right. Back to the card that I told you didn't matter, and then I said that you did matter, but it turns out you don't matter. Wait, I chose 2 of those. Oh, this. There we go. There we go. All right. Something like that. Stilo was like absurd. I had like my choice of removal for most of your stuff like the whole game.
Yeah.
If this deck could ramp, if these walls could talk, if these decks could ramp. Constructive ranting. Yeah, it's true. It's a way for me to blow off steam.
I did get the Buffy stuff, so we can do Buffy tomorrow. Buffy the card game.
Our Michelle Trachtenberg memorial stream.
Mm-hmm. Even though she's not in the game, I don't think she might. They might have discontinued the game before her character came out. Maybe.
I don't know the full.
I don't. We
game.
certainly don't have a card.
I don't know the
of
timeline
her
game.
because
I know. Well, Class of '99 is season 3.
Yeah, yeah. And then I have the I have the decks from the Wish episode, which is
That's season 3.
That's season 3, yeah. Because Cordelia is still there.
Yeah.
And Dawn's not till season
5.
5. Yeah.
I don't think the game lasted that.
I don't think it did either.
Was it an upper deck game?
It. I actually don't know.
Is it Score? Score was the company who did like a Dragon Ball game. The first iteration. I guess technically it was like the second one because I think there was Dragon Ball characters in Annie Mayhem. I think Annie Mayhem predated the Dragon Ball game. The Dragon Ball Z card game. Like Annie Mayhem may have had Dragon Ball characters in it. No, it's your choice. Mulligan. We got a mulligan. Got a mulligan. It would be cool to go back and design a Buffy game. Like, there was a Buffy board game. I want to say the company that did UVS, formerly UFS, the Universal Fighting System, rebranded into Universes. The Jasco Games, I believe Jasco Games did a Buffy game in the last decade.
Oh yeah, that's true. I remember that.
I have not played it, but I think you could have a lot of fun with.
There's a lot of
the Buffy board
cool
game.
shit you can do in that universe.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm tentatively excited about the reboot happening.
Buffy Legendary game. I never played it though because Legendary sucks.
It does suck, yeah.
there is the Aliens Legendary is an accidental masterpiece, but Legendary is all of the worst aspects of deck building games combined into one game, into one miserable experience, in my opinion. The Alien game being like truly the only exception. And the Alien game gets a pass forever because if you remember the game where our buddy ripped the chest burster out of his own throat to save himself from exploding on the next turn. That I will always remember because we were like, all of us were just like, oh my god, you did it!
You got to because you can't normally trash those cards, and then he got a card that lets you like trash a random card.
It's
from
the top
of your
card
deck.
of your deck, yeah.
So
there was no way to manipulate it, so
Yeah.
he had like 15 cards in his deck, and so the chest burster had to be the top card, and he hit it, and that was so cinema.
It was cinema. We liked the Marvel Legendary game to start with, but it just got so convoluted.
Yeah, there was like a generator. There was like a smart generator.
Front of 4.
There was like a random app generator, and then there was like a smart way to use it to make it actually make more sense. I'll play the restored Arc 170.
Finish.
I will pass. But that game was designed. I don't know how many people worked on it, but it was very clearly designed piecemeal. And when you started mixing stuff together, that's where the game fell apart. Plus, games that are cooperative, but there is one more winner, does not work when you have people at the table like me that would rather see Magneto win than my friend win, right? Guess what? Maybe Magneto's making a little bit of sense. Maybe he's making too much sense.
I'm going to power the dark side.
Dead. Magneto guy. He's talking a lot of sense. What has humanity done with her?
Talking a lot of sense. Though.
What have humans done with the planet that they have?
That's real.
Perilous position this thing.
I will take initiative.
Pass.
I will play a TIE Fighter.
I'm going to play Stila, and I'll take 2. How about a bombing run? Space? You think I won't bomb space?
A TIE Fighter.
I'll take initiative.
Pershing. I'll pass.
You think I'm some sort of non-space bombing coward? I guess we're gonna get rid of that. I will bombing run space.
There you go. I'll use Inferno 4.
Steel is super underrated? Yeah, probably. Let's take a quick survey of the cards she gets. Every removal card.
All Dr. Pershing.
Okay. I will attack Pershing. We have another 45 minutes of the game before we get to the point where our base health totals matter.
I'll deploy Tarkin.
I will take initiative.
I'll OB and kill Steela.
Alright, I will use Steel as a win defeated.
4. And 2 more damage from Steela.
Let's get 2 cards in hand.
Still is like the question of underrated, right? Steel is definitely really good, but she has to have the right.
And she's like awful versus Sabine, right? That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Is like do 4 damage to yourself to draw 2 cards. If we're playing Magic, sure. If we're playing Star Wars Unlimited, in which one of the most popular decks is an aggro deck that plays the best efficient stuff on curve and kills you on turn 5 or 6 normally, taking 4 damage, spawning 4 damage doesn't matter in that instance. But she's probably not bad against Django.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Because
like
Django's a
she has a
tempo
card in
thing.
search of a deck. This is like the closest she's gotten. It's like a hero control deck, right?
I'm gonna get Vanquish. I had a choice between Vanquish and Pillage, and it's real close. You got 2 cards in hand, but I think answering your stuff as they show up is probably fine.
Okay. There you go.
You or you? You. Yeah, let's get you. All right, I will Rivals Fall, Tarkin.
Take initiative.
Pass. What are... I guess this thing?
Leave Vador. That's 7, right? Yeah. The tie.
The Dorking TIE Phantom. Three cards. How about we Luke the Lurking TIE Phantom?
Take initiative.
Deploy Mace and start getting busy. Vader overwhelms. Kills Luke, but can't kill Mace if you overwhelming barrage. I'm bringing out Mace. And Mace is going to hit your base for 5. Man, steal it on the board for a long time in Ray Tarkentown. Scoop game 1 gets control and go straight to board for Steela. 3rd pillage, 3rd fell, and 2nd crate. Worked very well for you. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that working really well. To the person who is looking for advice to get into the game, when sentences like that start making sense to you, then you know that you've made it past the hurdle of being brand new to the game.
Yeah.
Where extremely niche card game jargon sentences, they become second nature to you. You know enough about the game then. What do we get rid of? You? Yeah, I guess it's you. Okay.
I'll fell the Dragon Luke.
He's toast. Four open. How about a redemption and heal for 3? That way it's still got 6 health left.
I'll buff Vader.
Mace will go to your base for 5.
Vader base 6.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna vanquish Vader. This feels like Magic. This matchup feels like Magic. Does that make sense? We were playing Magic circa 2011. Maybe.
Answers, big threats.
The big threats. I deploy. What creatures even getting played at the time? I play Kaiga the Tide Star.
Vader and this here Veers, and no ambush.
Okay. Okay. Redemption into your base for 6.
Buff. Vader.
I'm going to top target Veers.
Top target Veers.
Yeah.
Mid-roll ads in the back of the menu. I think those are always on. We just usually
Yeah.
don't stream long enough.
Get advertised too.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you a sub?
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting advertised too anyway.
Do the
Because subs should dodge ads.
this game, I understand more like green player and MTG, big stuff, dealing damage. No, you want to get target Vader. Yeah. Tarkin, I mean, Vader, this first set, Vader is a very good card. Did you take initiative? Is that what you're doing? I'm guessing you have one
Yes,
open.
yeah.
Okay. We'll open fire and black down Vader, Veers. I'll gain 6.
I actually usually don't turn on mid-roll ads on my YouTube videos either. 6.
And then Mace is going to hit you for 5.
Although I think YouTube sometimes just throws them in there, and we don't make any money from them. So, okay. Me, Devastator. Devastating that mace.
Devastated.
Yes.
Well, that's a vanquishing.
Hit you for 6.
Yeah, crack back for 6.
Take initiative. Yeah, Nathan won game 1.
I will play Stila.
100 years ago, yeah. Roughly 100 years ago.
Stilo's getting this vanquish. It's 3. It just plays 3. And like if you play this exact matchup, you're just like they're like Vader. You're like kill it.
Yeah.
Bet that's
pretty
gonna
good.
kill it.
It's pretty good.
Okay. You've got the initiative, so pass. We have 10, 11. I guess, you know what? You know what? Okay.
I'll vigilance and defeat Stila and gain 5.
Oh.
Would you like to use Stila?
Yeah. Sounds great. Drawing a card sounds great. Let's go to Daring Raid. And then I'll attack you for 6.
You mean... Oh wait, no, you're right. It's your action. Well... I'll Snowtrooper Lieutenant hit you for 8.
Okay. Daring Raid to finish you off. That was the card I said barely mattered in the game, and it turns out to win the game, so.
I mean, Daring Raid is a card that really, really matters when it does, right?
Yeah.
It could be the the difference between winning and losing. This might actually just be a really bad matchup for Tarkin.
I don't think I want to play against somebody who can just remove its stuff for one. Right?
No.
The thing with like when Tarkin's ability buffs a unit beyond removal, and then that's where it gets kind of crazy, right? Like being able to buff. This deck's cool.
Yeah,
I like
cool.
this.
Well, I mean,
I like this Mace
I think
deck.
all the decks we played today were really
Yeah,
cool.
Asajj has got some style.
Asajj has the pass.
So Asajj has got some style. I'm glad to see Asajj working.
You steal in the control matchup, getting 2 extra cards and a 4/3 body every time she plays. Freaking
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, because it's like a 3-for-1 if you use removal on her.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Imagine her profundity in the control matchups. Play profundity. Like imagine I got profundity there in 9. It's probably better than Crate Dragon.
It has to be, right? Because it's so much card. It's like even more card advantage.
Yeah.
Grey Dragon's like eat a removal spell, do some damage.
Yeah, it depends. Like it's different if I've got enough damage into you where the crate locks you out of the game because you can't afford to play the removal.
It depends on like what the game state is.
But I'm
like,
not. This deck's not really cranking out the threats.
For like Profundity, it's like play Profundity, I discard a card. I play removal on it. I then discard another card.
Yeah.
Unless the
Yeah.
removal is my last card in hand.
And like the whole time, you know, you're like Steela up. You're +1. They kill Steela. You're up +2 or +3.
Yeah.
If they're down. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I think some hero control could have some game.
Blue
next
red hero control. Yeah.
So our next Star Wars stream is going to be pre-release.
Yeah, we got invoiced. We got invoiced for Jump to Lightspeed this Friday. That
Okay.
implies the pre-release is next weekend.
Yeah,
I believe so. I should be able to get my grubby little paws on some pre-release kits.
Maybe by Wednesday.
And so we might be able to do something then. I don't know if there's like a media embargo.
There people have already posted shit.
They can't.
People have already.
They
posted
can't
all
get
kinds
us
of shit.
all.
They can't get us all.
They can't get us all. What are
People
they
have been
going
cracking-
to do? Not give us spoilers?
Yeah, right. They're gonna take us off. They're acknowledging our content. Actually, maybe if we do that, they'll acknowledge us as fucking content creators.
And, to ban us from generating SWU
Fine,
content.
whatever.
Imagine a rebrand. Imagine the right-wing pivot we could make. We were too woke for Star Wars.
So they can't ban us for making content, but
We hereby dub the un-Star Wars contentable.
no
Lose
more
honorable-
men-
yeah.
I'll take a
Dishonorable
mention.
mentions.
Yeah, that's better anyway.
Dishonorable mentions.
I'd take that. No, but people have been opening like Carbonite packs and
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
on stream, so I mean, I'm pretty sure.
How
we
much?
can-
How much carbonite do you want? Do you
Just
care?
one box, I
Just
think.
one. Just
Yeah.
give it a.
I
Give
just
it a
want. I
taste.
just want to feel on it.
You get a taste.
I know that it's a waste of money. I know that I do not care about anything that I would open in it.
Some of those things are like if you had a full set of the prestiges because they have like joining art. A lot of those look really cool.
They do look really cool. I'm
They
not
look-
saying that they don't look cool.
They look really cool.
I'm saying
but imagine
they're gonna sit in a folder.
imagine having like the part of your brain that says I have to have
The dope stream on it.
matching serialized number connecting arts. How far would you go? Oh, we'd have to recut the
Thousands of dollars.
we have to recut the Rogue One trailer. The what would you become to tackle the Empire?
Yeah, I cannot justify buying more than one of those boxes, especially because I'm already buying 2 cases to get enough cards to play with, right?
Yeah.
It's just that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a lot of
Hey.
money.
It ain't free.
Nope. So yeah, look forward to that tomorrow. Buffy. Yeah,
No.
most likely, probably Buffy. Card Game Necromancy. So, all right, y'all.
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Yep. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.